Hey, it's me, Admiral, back here with Pikmin 4. For episode 20 of Pikmin 4, if I'm not mistaken. And there's no time to think, because we gotta go to the engulfed castle. Shortly into my explorations, a loud bang echoed throughout the cave. My memory's been clouded by fear, but I do recall that there was nothing I could do with the blue Pikmin I'd brought with me, and I ran away in desperation. The rest is a mystery. Is that their way of telling us that we need to... Whoa. Engulfed castle. Engulfed castle. Sounds an awful lot like... And we can only bring blue. What's in here better not be what I think is in here. Nevertheless, at least we have glow Pikmin in this game, which we can activate on command, who are resistant to every element. But oh please, don't let be in here what I think is in here. 17 treasures. Because if so, they really just shadow dropped this little thing in a nice little, polite little nook and cranny. You thought it was going to be a fun little cozy cave, if it isn't in fact. So is there any chance of me luring you into the water, or are you that dense that you'll do that? You seem to be. Perfect. How quickly do you reignite when you're exit out of the water is what I want to know, though. Sorry, a few of you I think got set on fire there. It was not my intent. There's some fiddleheads here. Let's rush this before it gets a chance to burst into flame again. And these eggs, what do we find? Some nectar? Good. You better have that, my friends. We're gonna want to be as strong as possible moving ahead here. If it is like the place that I'm thinking of and afraid of right now, then we really should not be taking our time. Oh my, oh my, oh me, oh my. I should be way more down than I am right now. Please break it before it catches fire, thank you. And just swarm this one with 70 before it gets a chance to set you on fire. And throw you up there, and you're gonna smash that before it sets you on fire again, please. Not being on fire is sort of a running theme of this. Let's get this all smashed. Interesting, it was in the middle of being smashed before Almar got stalked by something, I guess. If you could grab these, I'm starting to get real nervous now. Oh, she can jump up here, what am I doing? There's a fiery ball blacks, these are fierce opponents in, the games, the other games. I'm gonna have to... Oh, Ochi and I are both fireproof, so we can... Actually, I'm gonna have Ochi just do this by himself. It's probably the easiest way to go this. Actually, if I can lure him into the water, that's better. Sorry, Ochi. Oh, get up! Oh my god! Yikes. If I can lure this thing into the water, and I reckon I can, then we can rush it with a charge from the back, and that'll be good. Bonk! And that should be good damage. Okay, sweet. Spit out a cookie. That's good for us. Starting to get a little sweaty around the palms. Please don't be down here. What I don't know is if in this game, if you ditch a cave and just like go back to the surface, do you keep all your treasure? Because you don't in Pikmin 2. But if you do, it might be worth doing that if what I'm worried about happening happens. Let's get some iron bars lowered. Ooh, this looks important and likable. What is it, a padlock? It's our padlock now. Oh no. I only just caught ears of the music. It's the same, it's like the same instruments and everything. It's down here. I'm so not ready, man. I'm so not ready. I don't want. I gotta be right next to the hole the second. I think maybe on the first floor you're safe if it's anything like Pikmin 2. I don't want it. What's with the fire over there? Oh, there's just a geyser I forgot to do. Sorry, please don't die before I'm over there. Ah, that feels very bad. I'm so sorry. Oh, there's a whole bunch over here that I didn't explore. What the hell am I doing? Sorry, apparently my mind was clouded by fear as well. I'm so sorry that one that I let burn to death. That was really uncool of me, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was already that time, but mercifully, we still have more time, it would seem. Okay, boy. Just keep calm. Nope, you're not gonna come down here if you want to get us. Oi! You silly thing, you... Oh, Ochi, just do it. Ow. We took out a quarter of its damage with each hits, that's good. Another toy sword here, and on at the end of it a raspberry. How whimsical and fun. And not dread-inducing at all. There are 17 treasures down here, we've got a fair number of them already. Ooh, spicy spray. Wow, and this looks so Pikmin 2 as well, this structure. It's like, they're just putting in a great amount of effort to make the caves look a lot like the ones in Pikmin 2. This is so cool. And I appreciate it a lot as a massive fan. And in a twisted sort of way, I appreciate that they brought back who they've definitely brought back here. Okay, if it's like Pikmin 2, this is where the real test begins. I gotta not mess around on this floor. Oh dear. My hands are so sweaty. This ain't good. This ain't good, but we can do it. All I wanted to do was get up that ledge. 5 of 17 treasures. We're nearly a third of the way there. In a sense. It's only 1 of 5 floors, but don't think about that now. Just do it. Oh wow, and this structure looks so Pikmin 2 as well. Okay, right. One-shotting these is easier, we learned. Okay, ignore the... We don't even need all the monsters. Ignore them. Oh my god. This is the exact... It's the spot! It's literally the same... It's literally the same... This is like deeply troubling how the same it is. No, I don't think we should do this. Why did you all go after the one in the back? I'd like to restart this floor, please. Sorry. Ow. It's literally the same, dude. This is ridiculous. They just knew that this was so iconic they had to bring it back. Oh, that's twisted in a good way. Leave that now. You won't need it where we're going, friends. I'm glad all these walls are like half destroyed too. Oh, we gotta go so fast. Just go, just go. Start by one-shotting these ones so that we can take on the red ball orb with ease before that, without that being a problem. It's gonna get some of them there, I'm sorry. I wasn't fast enough, I could've used a carrot or something, but don't worry about it. And don't carry the big ball orb, just go. Gotta smash this open. Get the last bit of treasures from here and just dip. In fact, Ochi, you need to be by this, my friend. Wait for a hasty getaway. There's no shame in coming back through a cave a second time, if need be. Oh, just please say it's on a similarly kind timer as Pikmin 2. Okay. There's a castaway stuck in this thing. We gotta... Oh, I should have spicy sprayed up. Too late. No, it's not too late. Let's do it now. Because there's no... We can not be wasting any time here. And right, we learned that in this game, once you take the thing out, the clam clamp actually dies, so... You can, we can just rush it to the end of it. Nature's Candy series is almost done. That's being carried back. Oh, we need Ochi here. Damn it! I need to go over there. Because there's a switch here, and the Pikmin won't be able to bring that treasure through otherwise. At least he's all spicy sprayed. Oh, he gets spicy sprayed even if we're not close by. That's good. I'm taking a real long time here, friends. I have a feeling we're not going to be safe if we... Oh, we're not going to be... It's coming. I can already hear it. I swear. I know it. Even if it's not actually playing, I can hear the sound. Pikmin are having trouble? Well, Ochi's gonna deal with it in a minute. Once those iron bars are lowered. Oh, we have to bring Ochi back here as well to get the treasure. It's buried under there. Will the Pikmin start taking it out anyway? They might. Ochi arrived at destination. Good. My friend, you gotta get in there. I can't swap to Leo while this is going on. Oh my. Not having this control right now is freaking me out. Come on with that castaway, you bunch. Just don't worry about it. Oh, and there's even, they got the red Dweevil up here, just like in the last game too. They're really just like trying to make it like straight flashbacks. Okay, just take that out down for our friends, Ochi. And now we need you up here to jump up here. I might be able to throw them across, but oh, please just say I'm being fast enough. No, we might not even need you, Ochi. Oh, it's big, whatever it is. It's another sweep tater. Come on, you guys can take care of it. Ochi, the castaway, where are they? Why are they taking so long? Oh, there's another Dweevil down there! Oh, we're so screwed. I buggered this hard, haven't I? Let go of them. Maybe they're just playing me for a fool here, and it's not actually going to be here, but they're just doing it to mess with me. We don't need any of the extra monsters, though, that's for sure. It's just the castaway left. I think I've already taken enough time that it should have shown up, so I think maybe they're playing me for a fool. Maybe it's just at the bottom of this, and it doesn't actually show up in the middle. I shouldn't say that. Every Pikmin who can help with this. Our top priority is getting the hell out of this place. We survived this floor anyway. This is so wild. Let's see what this ID tells us. Research task force recruit Osa, home planet Sigare. How many were there in total? 6? And we have like 3 of the research, 4 now, I guess. An archaeologist tracking the path of civilization across the universe. He hopes his discoveries will shock the world of academia. I'm sure they will. A ruin excavation specialist. He probably came to this planet to do research. Excellent rescue work. Bring him on back here. I have some questions for him. Me too. Like, why would you ever go into this hellhole? And we're 100% done. This floor. Good. I'm taking no chances. Let's skedaddle. Oh my god, only 3 more floors. Well, if the final one's a boss floor, I can handle that. So just 2 more floors of in the middle action, really. Please say it doesn't show up. They knew what they were doing, okay? They knew exactly what they would be awakening in us. Why does it... Are we down by 4? Did I lose that many to the big bulb orb? It's genuinely the same map, dude. They're like trying to hurt me here. And this shocking gate is first one we've seen in this game, but it's a little more intimidating looking than Pikmin 2. Okay. What's behind here? Dirt wall demolished. Good. Let me just see about getting some damage on you and then calling them off. Oh man, alright, it doesn't Thunder's not an insta-kill in this game. May as well just go for big damage then. Right. I don't really know why I'm taking you out even. Let's move our base here. Can I reach this from here? Oh, I have to get up that ledge. Oh, let's just smash this before it zaps. Okay, there's a withering blowhog there. Ooh, oh right, they mess with your leaves. You cheeky thing, you. I'm gonna bring my base here. Oh, can't land here when the thing's there. Now I can, right. Don't touch that electric thing by yourself, please! Oh my god. I'm really being slow here. Wait, we gotta find a button fast. Ochi, if you could maybe start traveling yourself, because you can't go through the gates. Travel yourself ahead this way. We'll meet up with you in a minute. It's cool that the gate, the little like elemental hazards show up on the radar in this game. Let's get those two, just bringing that back. Ochi, here we are. There's a white wally hop here. We can get them the same way we got the rest of the wally hops so far, just to get around behind them, which works much better in this game than the other games. The other games, they'll still hop even while they're being attacked. They're much fiercer in the other games, actually. They won't be able to bring that back till we get the switch done, but it's all the more reason to find it fast. And one of you things, I can just charge your back before you're really prepared to fight us here. Is there a switch behind here? Yes. Okay, let's smash this down, Ochi. In fact, I'm really freaking out here, so if you guys could... A spicy spray even. Oh, that brings them up to flowers as well. Cool. I've got a main mission pinned here, which is... I don't think we really need. Right, in fact, leave the raw materials. Just leave it, leave it. We gotta go. Smash that up. Treasure! Where's the remaining treasure? Some maybe in here. No, we only got one treasure so far, right? And it says 33%, so these two are surely gonna be it. We should just leave. Probably. Oh, that treasure we didn't actually end up bringing, did we? Ochi can handle it. Is it under the ground here? Oh, right, no, it's the one we need to throw Pikmin down at. Oh, the music is weird. It's weird. Since I sent Ochi over there, actually, we still have to do some time for you a bunch to grab this. So just grab it and get going. Oh, dear. Ochi, how are you doing there? You almost there? Oh, okay, just needs 10. Marvelous. Wow, they really didn't... why did that happen? Please target it and actually throw it up there now. Why won't it target it? Thank you, okay. If it shows up because of that time sink we just spent getting this avocado in, I'm not gonna be happy. Good. Let me get... All treasures have been collected. Are you... But sure they have. Sub level 300%. Oh, I guess you'll have to wait for it to actually show in. Fine. Sub level 4. I'm starting to think they are doing this just to mess with me, and it's not actually going to be here until maybe at the final sub level. At which point we can actually fight it, which won't be so bad then. But they knew just what they were doing, I tell you. Oh, can we actually smash this with these, or is it poisonous? Well, they seem fine. I don't really know what... I guess it would prevent you from climbing that way. Oh my god, there's a weird bulb over here. Why would you run to that instead of... Oh... better just fix this. Sky mold? Is that what it said? Right. Charge you. I have no idea what this thing over here is. It looks a bit like the mold that's in the other Pikmin 2, but... Alright, smash all these mushrooms, I guess. Oh, right, they are what the mold is covering something over. It's covering over a train piece here, I see. Guess we gotta smash the mushrooms before we can get at it. I understand. Oh my god! Are you an icy one? Can you not do that? I thought you were able to before. Okay, good. We're about to find out if you're an icy one. No, we're not. Maybe you're a poisony one, because the poison is sort of green in this game. Right. Ochi's just got that. Ochi and them have that wall built, more or less. Lots more poison stuff to... Wait, is this poison? You can't touch it? Right, it is. Okay. And there's a bomb one as well. My god. At least I accidentally blew it up with them. That's probably what they wanted you to do. There's a D4 there. Hell yeah. Anyone playing a rogue? Okay, I don't think I want you. I really made a mess of that. I forgot that there's no dodge roll in this game, and no swarm. Oh, of course you can use the charge to get them ahead of you. Sorry. This gives me a chance to not get this other one killed. Right, Pikmin, build that. Ochi, come with me. Alright, so we know this one. Okay, so they actually don't always have bombs in their head. They pick up a bomb. You can lure it into this to get rid of those. Some of them anyway. Maybe I can punch the rest, actually. No, guys. Stand here then. Ochi and I will deal with the rest. Because I have Oh, no, right, Ochi can't, but I've got a space helmet, so it's fine. God, I'm really making a mess of this. If only I actually gotten that bomb. I mean, I guess... Oh, I'm not allowed to punch these. Okay, fine, I guess I'll use a bomb. Slash... Let me just pull out one or two glow Pikmin for this. It's just stupid to waste a bomb on it, because they're much more expensive. Okay, and now I can bring Ochi in here and take this Dweevil out without it actually being a problem. Because Ochi and I can dip away faster. I mean, Ochi's not really in any hurry to get away from the bomb, I guess, but that's fine. Sorry about that, Ochi. You'll natural heal regen anyway. These mushrooms are weird. It's a thing! It's a thing! I'm glad I went to touch that with me and not with anyone else in tow. Are these ones also a thing, or is it just this one? Cool. It's a poisonous one, too. That's no fun. Ochi, we should probably bring the Pikmin. And I'll actually even head around this way, since I'm here already. I'm going to the same spot, I think. There's something kind of... Oh, that's the exit. The next hole is in here. This area is not very familiar to Pikmin 2. I don't believe there is anything that looks like this. I'll send the two glow Pikmin to take care of these mushrooms while we're there, because they'll teleport back to us in a minute. Alright, I've been lulled into a sense of security now. False or otherwise. We're about to find out, I suppose. I don't think this thing is down here, unless maybe at the bottom. Alright, I'm gonna whistle you and then come back, and then, you to orbit before... I mean, I guess... So, how is it that I was supposed to save that blue Pikmin there? Because I had to use someone to get it out of the ground. If I'd used me, I wouldn't have been able to move. And if I threw it in front there, there must be some tactic I can use that I wasn't noticing before. Oh my, that's just the poison one, isn't it? It's fine, just charge it. You were taking it out well enough anyway. You can grab that, whatever that is. Ochi, you guys have all this, and it's time for us to, me, to go get the rest of these materials, and then we'll head out, I guess. And the glow Pikmin got rid of the stuff on the treasure. What in the hell are you doing, Lee? Gotta have these little spooky corridors, don't they? But I'm not fussed about getting the rest of the monsters down here anyway. I'm gonna hop down once we got all this treasures recovered. If it really is just this and then one little boss fight at the end, then they've really toned this down in terms of sheer bone-shattering terror. Your bones don't chatter when you're afraid, that's your teeth. Kerplunk! And they'll tell us if we don't have all the treasure, I suppose, so... we can take that as confirmation, since it didn't say anything, that we do have them. So there's gonna be just one rescue and two treasures down here. And once again, got a lot of rescues down this exploration day. But what be at the bottom? Is it gonna be the thing? And is it gonna be fought in a similar way? Oh my god. That's really mean if you hadn't played this game before. And hadn't played the second one. You wouldn't, might be your first time encountering purple Pikmin. And you'd have to use them for the fight already. Oh my. Well, no time like the present. Hello, little purple! Bomp! Is it gonna do the backflip like a Pikmin 2? Whoosh! Wonk! So cute! These Pikmin certainly have some heft to them. Let me check the voyage log. There may be a relevant entry. Oh, and if they have the similar, extra carrying capacity like in Pikmin 2, then we might be able to get that watermelon right away. Purple Pikmin. One purple Pikmin has the strength and weight of 10 regular Pikmin. What they lack in speed, they make up for in force. When thrown, their impact is powerful enough to emit gravitational waves. They're only found underground, so I must handle with care. They're 10 times stronger than the other Pikmin? How could they possess so much power? Well, it sounds like we can rely on them for some heavy lifting. Them and Ochi, yeah, they make quite a team, I imagine. Let's do this. Once you're at this point in Pikmin 2, the fight isn't actually too difficult, by my recollection. Needs 100 to be weighed down. I don't know what's in that bag to require that, but we've got that. I don't even think we want to... Oh my god, it's just genuinely here. The water wraith is just here. They were just like, it needs to hit the ground as fast as possible. No drama or nothing to it. It's just here. Gah! Something just dropped from above. What is that thing? I can see it, but I'm not picking up on any signs of life. I hope this will all make sense after I check the log. The non-existent entity. Bomb rocks show no signs of working against this creature. Never mind Pikmin attacks. Does its body not actually exist in this dimension? Maybe if I hit it with the gravitational wave, the dimensions will converge and it will show itself. But is that possible? Well, good thing we read those two entries back to back, eh? It may be vulnerable to gravitational waves, so we still have a chance. I know you two can figure it out, Ochi and Lee. Yeah, let's just hope I figure it out before the Pikmin all run under its treads like that. Right, if it's anything like Pikmin 2, you just have to... Oh, I'm not even allowed to target it. You just have to slam a purple Pikmin down beside it, and then it becomes physical for a minute. Just long enough for you to do a bit of this. Charge! Oh my god, it's ready to go again. Oh. This time, in this game, they changed it so that when it comes out of its vulnerable mode, it gets to kill you instantly. I do not like that, Sam, I am. I said purple! Right. Well, other than that, it seems like it's going to be pretty straightforward to take it out. You just hit it with 2 little waves with this, and then it's going to shake us off again. So I wait for it to... Oh, no. It stopped doing it this time. No, okay, now it was just doing that to trick me. And then just, like, slam a bunch of purple Pikmin down, do it again. And now it runs away for a bit. And we do it again. And it's all just as simple as that. Well, now I feel really bad. They made it so silly and easy in this game. Because it doesn't even chase you on the other floors. Maybe it would if you taken too much time or something. I don't know. Or maybe it's going to show up in more than one floor in this game, and this was only our first encounter with it. But, well, there you go. That's the water wraith. It did actually take out some of our Pikmin, unfortunately. And the gate's open. And what did it have in it? What is our reward for such a beastie? It looks like a GameCube game. Wave Race! Wave Race. I wish I could put the drone, the first item in the menu. Wave Race Blue Storm. There you go. I hate to say I'm underwhelmed, so instead I'll phrase it like this. I'm thankful that it wasn't so terrifying during the rest of the dungeon. I'm starting to believe now that they really did just include that just for jokes, of be like, haha, remember how scary this was? And our castaway, who was down here? Checking the ID info right now. Composer Frieze, Home Planet Inoue. They're gonna be something about music, they'll be like, it'll let you listen to like all the soundtrack in the game or something. A dedicated composer traveling with a famous opera singer and a TV crew, hoping to find inspiration for an upcoming project. They're just hoping to find some inspiration. A musician? Looks like he was riding along the TV cruise ship. Did I say she a moment ago? My mistake if so. Maybe he knows the TV reporter. Could be. Yonk! Well, the engulfed castle is done and dusted as far as I'm concerned. Well, I guess we might have to come back down here to get more purple Pikmin if we find that we need more, although I can't imagine us needing more than 10 for the moment. Oh, I left something in there. Submerged under the ground, I suppose. If you see what I did there. Here it is. Another GameCube game? No, it's some purple paint. Look at that. Just for you, purple Pikmin. I'm starting to get used to the treasure gauge on the side of the screen now. It's not distracting me as much. So I think I will just keep it on, even when we're in new areas and all. Hi. Marvelous, terror averted, mostly. You know what? I was genuinely scared for the first few floors, so I guess terror averted is not true or appropriate to say. But we made it through in the end, 100%ed it, and only lost like, you know, 4 or 5 Pikmin to the water wraith right at the end there. That's a shame. Is it just me, or did it not get added to our creatures log? I didn't really, I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm honest. Look at all that sparklium. 11 blue Pikmin. Where did we lose the other bunch? Golly. I'm so sorry, blues. And all of you, really. Putting you in all this mortal peril just because us other sentient beings are too stupid not to go to this planet. At least with Olimar, it was an accident. And I mean, I suppose it was sort of symbiotic because he helped you teach you leadership and propagate your species and all. Right. Sun does appear to be setting, but we definitely have some time to get a bit of stuff going here. I don't think we need the purple Pikmin right now. Slash, we should definitely get that watermelon ASAP, so let's bring them out. See how much time we have here. Oh, we're not gonna have much time. Right, Ochi, I'm making it your project to, never mind, I'm making it my project to get the watermelon. All right, let's see what Ochi can get done before our day is out here. I don't suppose there's a base up here, is there? I wasn't really paying attention on the map there. At least all of our oh, okay, we don't have very much time. There's a whole lot of treasure here, though. Oh, bugger. Any chance I could push this down before this day is out so we don't have to go back through the cave next time? Yes, I reckon Ochi can handle it. Oh, why do you have to throw the Pikmin to do it? Why can't Ochi just do it? Alright, Ochi, you've got the purple Pikmin in hand? Okay, then we're safe then. Oh, no, just push it down, please. Oh, okay, fine, don't. I mean, that's tedious. Oh, no, well, hang on. Let me just rewind to exiting the cave. That's too silly. Because that was not even remotely my fault that they wouldn't push it down there, so... Let's not be stupid here. And since we know we're not going to have enough time to do anything else, let's start with that and then get the Whip Tongue Bulwarp done and call that there. Actually, do that and this geyser thing. Oh, is there a cannon beetle in that hole up there? Any monster we can take out before sunset is useful, so we may as well do that. Even if we've only just got like the 10 seconds to do it. And purple Pikmin certainly do have a bit of extra kick to them. Anyone grab some nectar if you can use it. Thanks, friends, for drinking. Oh, sure. Dig out this dirt mound. Won't take too long. Some raw materials. I hope those don't disappear after the day. Whatever. That's good enough. Call it there. So, that was a day. We got purple Pikmin, and white Pikmin, I think, too. How many new Pikmin types did we get today? Was it just those two, or did we get the wing Pikmin today as well? No, I think that was the day prior, probably. Because I think we were able to take them out at base. We're gonna have a massive list of Pikmin in our onion now. In fact, that's maybe all the Pikmin I know about that exist. Red, blue, yellow, purple, white. Glow Pikmin, Ice Pikmin are the two new ones. And Rock Pikmin were in Pikmin 3. And Winged Pikmin. And there's one other Pikmin type that I don't believe is in this game that we don't have. Well, two if you count the possessed mushroomy ones, which I don't. Most interesting. We're back! And we've got a lot of people to talk to back at base here, so I don't suppose we'll be getting back to the Serene Shore this episode. But oh my, Ochi's Pup Drive is up at 7. So we've got skills to pay the bills, honey. The Rubber Cutie series is complete, and didn't we complete one other series today, or was that my imagination? Look at it all. Look at it all. Bottom, probably. I saw that was on the puzzle piece. 2,553. Not so bad, was it? Only around 29 treasures remaining. 11 deaths in total today, and that was all in the submerged castle, apparently. It's a little bit left to go in the one more cave that was there, and then a little bit more on the surface. I wonder, has OG's tail always looked like this? Space dog breeds can be very mysterious. Perhaps it changed as he grew. Well, he doesn't seem to be suffering from any health issues as of late. Let's just keep an eye on him for now. Hopefully it's nothing serious. I'm worried myself. I worry he's gonna get possessed or something bad's gonna happen. Is there gonna be is there a parasitic Pikmin in him? Is that what's going on here? It may be what's going on here. I hope it's not what's going on here. That would be bad if that was what was going on here. Wow, that little trip down trauma lane completed. We're back at home. Feels so safe and snug, doesn't it? I'm happy that we're here. Time to heal you. Who be ye? Someone. You look a bit young. Maybe you're the other student? No, you don't have the same outfit. Uncharted Planet Tour Guide, Chewie, Home Planet Nichiki, a mid-ranking travel agent at Satella Travel. She organized the Uncharted Planet Tour to save the company from bankruptcy. Well done. And we've expanded the place once again, have we? That looks like it'll be the last expansion. Considering that's all of the map that was sort of shown. After many castaway requests, we're adding even more space to the rescue command post. Hopefully this will ensure all the castaways stay comfortable while they're here. We have enough space now that I'm sure that we can fit anyone else we rescue while we're on this planet. Everyone you've rescued pulled together to give this to you as a way of saying thank you. I believe it's more raw material. Ooh, exciting! Wow! Thank you, guys. All the ID badges of people we've rescued, look at that. Another Shepherd family history. We aren't very good at reading Rose Shepherd, 29th Captain. We aren't very good at reading emotions. Dogs, on the other hand, for some reason they are much better at reading how folks feel, and of course, getting close to them. I've got this idea that if we have the dogs sniff not just for a castaway's smell, but for their emotions, our rescue missions would improve by leaps and bounds. I don't know how you'd instruct them to do that, but it would probably work. Dogs are incredible little things. He is brimming with Pup Drive. I want to talk to everyone, and then we'll get our turn in our gear, because we're probably going to see a few people who have quests for us that we can now fulfill. Piccolopedia, you're going to get. I have another quest to fulfill. Do you? Have I? All the little darlings 3, and your next milestone is going to be 100. Marvelous, and we're well on our way to that. How many new critters did we find today? Right, there was the poisony. Did any particular touch your heart? Yeah, the water wraith did, a long time ago. Right, the fiery ball blacks, Oculus Volcanus, Grub Dog. When I see this blazing beastie, I get a rush of excitement. It's easy to lose track of time while staring fixated at the flame-enshrouded form of the fiery ball blacks. In Pikmin 2, it's the flame effects are very mesmerizing, I agree. Its appearance brings to mind ancient molten landscapes from an era before our earliest ancestors. Arctic cannon larva, Granitus frostitum larva. Whether or not there's snow on the ground, when this surprising sweetie comes around, you can have a snowball fight anytime, but don't expect it to go easy on you. You're in for a one-sided defensive battle, and you might end up looking like a snowman by the end. I might. Arctic cannon beetle, Granitus frostitum. Oh, not a larva, though. A beautiful armored bug that sparkles like a diamond, the sight of it busily tromping along. The way it sucks in air and spews out snowballs. Everything about it is remarkable. While standing transfixed by its stunning appearance, you'll end up covered in snow for sure. Actually, it's pretty slow moving, so that wasn't a problem. Fiery Dweevil, Mandarachnia napalmans, Dweevil family. That perfectly polished crimson color, like something hand-finished by a true master craftsman. This brilliant color is usually made through layer upon layer of very fine fibers being stacked together. Nature is the most skilled crafter. I'll bring them next time I'm playing the forest. Ice-blown Dweevil, Mandarachnia glacius. Achoo! It's always important to keep your cool, but my proximity to this frosty darling may be making me a bit too cold. Just one blow from this critter as it skitters about on its icy long legs is quite chilling. Indeed. Ooh. Venom Dweevil. They were called something else in Pikmin 2, weren't they? The whole poison set. Is this just another different color of Dweevil? Not at all. You see here a fashion leader of the critter world. Sorry, Mandarachnia venenum. There was once a purple one as well, but this year's trendy color is green. Be sure to bring protective gear to see it through. The skittering sweetie can produce a toxic gas to threaten. And the other chrysanthemum-looking thing, Startle Spore, Pteroxacum fungensis, chrysanthemum family. These don't just mimic a growth of mushrooms for the fun of catching you by surprise. They also use the opportunity to spread poison around quite indiscriminately. Delightful. But that's just this little darling's idiosyncratic method for catching its prey. We could learn from the way nature embraces such unique and varied creatures. We could, we won't. Moldy dwarf bulborb, Parasitus pseudofungi elasticis hostis, Sporovid family. Picture this scenario. Like this poor darling, you're conscious but no longer in control of your own body. Someone or something else has taken you over. A horrifying concept, isn't it? But what if the thing controlling you couldn't live if it didn't do that? Sometimes it's simply a matter of survival. That's even more disturbing, because it means they won't stop. Sus decrepita, blowhog family, withering blowhog. You can have a bit of fun with this one by giving it a good poke and watching it wobble and sway through the air like a balloon. Poke it too much, though, and it may spew gas and fly off. It's a mischievous little darling, and the way it scatters in flowers and cackles is quite charming. Right, though they're not called cave wollyhops or white wollyhops, they're just wollyhops. Amphicarus albino, because they used to be from caves. Amphituber family, with a distinct pallor, it's almost like it was painted with white face paint. It gives off an air of a performing mime. This cutie can jump with quiet refinement, never moving its plump jowls at all. It's graceful and expressive in the most unexpected ways. A chili hop, Amphicarus frigidae, slick and bulbous with a refreshingly frank face. That's one classy hopper. When it lands after jumping, it spills out cold air all around it. Mischievous and cool? This little fella needs to leave some personality for the rest of us. Water wraith, Amphibio sapiens, family. A living thing is a living thing, even if it transcends our understanding. This unnerving creature is translucent and has no actual physical body to speak of. Yet somehow it clutches its rollers with zealous devotion. It's both eerie and fascinating. Don't you agree? Yeah. Hi Pikmin! Pikmin-idae venalbius. These tiny white Pikmin can dart around quite swiftly. Their bold red eyes are as charming as they are startling. Like a flower that has sharp thorns, these cute little ones possess a potent poison. Such small critters need to be tough to survive. This is what I was talking about before. In Pikmin 2, these ones could see treasure that was buried underground and no other Pikmin could. Like if a treasure was completely submerged, you needed them. So I was wondering if now I think they're just poison Pikmin basically, and they run fast. Purple Pikmin, Pikmin-idae yokozunum. It's a profoundly heavy feeling holding a living thing in your arms. It can be overwhelming to realize this thing is really alive. That said, these little ones have a density to them that makes them extremely heavy. To hold them at all is difficult, but don't worry, they're strong enough that they can hold you. I always thought it was impressive that your player characters can throw them. Thanks, Dalmo. Let's have a look at the new treasures. We got a buttload. The rubber cutie, dapper rubber cutie. Just look at this little fellow, dressed to impress in all black, and impressed I most certainly am. So impressed I can't stop staring. I do hope it'll forgive me. It's just hard to act normal around someone so dapper. It truly is. And the whole set? Oh, look at them all on a row, little ducks. Cookie! Vanishing cookie! Is it possible for a cookie to be too delicious? It seems it is. This very cookie is so incredibly tasty that it vanishes almost as soon as it appears. Where it goes, nobody knows. But if you ever want to taste it, you'll have to move fast. Hoop of passion! Is your relationship missing the spark it once had? Are you stuck in a rut with the one you love? This hoop can help. Step through the glowing pink light and feel the passion return. The warmth that shines upon you is sure to remind you of the day you met. With the Treasure Gauge Plus, we now can see how many in total of each item there are. That must have been what they meant by number and location. This is the number. Oh, and there are 239 in total, I see. So we're about halfway, making me even more skeptical that this house is the last map. Nevertheless, the padlock, secured satchel. Store your valuables in this bag for guaranteed peace of mind. Of course, that's easier said than done. Its defenses make it impregnable and virtually impossible to break. But that's only a problem if you want to see your possessions ever again. And who does? Memory fragment, left edge. Do I see a face in this picture fragment? Is that part of a smile I see? No, it couldn't be. Or could it? Oh my, I feel like I'm going to see whatever's in my dreams. Memory fragment, bottom probably. Take a look at this strange treasure. Notice the gaps and protrusions. I'm certain they mesh well with something similar, yet different. Maybe this is some sort of key that opens something if you find the piece that makes it whole. Exciting. It looks like it's going to be a dog in the end, doesn't it? Raspberry. Juicy gaggle. What a charming fruit this is. If it had a personality, I'd say it was cute and bubbly. Such a vibrant and passionate color, too. There's just so much to love here. But like love itself, this fruit is delicate, so treat it with care. Well, who doesn't love a little cute and bubbly? Insect condo. This fruit is a member of the planet family, Bug-Eatenidae. As its name implies, the insect condo is a popular abode choice for a number of insects, and who can blame the bugs for taking up residence here? This fruit is not just homey, but also quite delicious. The Winter Reserve series. Slapstick Crescent. Clearly, this fruit was designed to be sent on outings with children. Note the built-in wrapper that's easy to remove, but children mustn't toss the wrapper on the ground. Someone is sure to slip on it and land on their behind. Hilarious? Maybe. Painful? Definitely. Tropical Picking series. These were all in, Pikmin 3, and a lot of them found in the tropical wilds. Scaly custard! It's a food, and yet it resembles some kind of scaly beast. Let's agree that the initial impression is not a good one. And yet, inside, it awaits a rich, creamy culinary delight. Oh, you scaly custard, you! Many have judged you harshly, and for that I'm truly sorry. Actually, not as many new treasures as I was expecting. Noble Goo. Oh, Assembled Courage series. Now we have even the series we haven't even touched yet. What a regal color this is. Noble and dignified in hue, it demands a solemn deference from all who gaze upon it. No wonder it's the color of kings, queens, and other folk of high status. I confess, I yearn to have a coat made of this color myself. Well, it is. I mean, you have a spacesuit of that color. True Goo. Some say this hue is the absence of all color. Others say, in fact, it's all colors combined. I, for one, believe both are true. No, I don't know the whys and hows of it, but I do know this color goes nicely with every other color out there, and that must mean something. Lamp of Inspiration. This lamp is the very definition of inspiring. With the figure of a proud woman holding a torch on high, it not only lights up a room with its glow, but lights up the spirits of those who gaze upon it. I'm surprised you recognize this as a person, considering you guys look way different. We stole the Statue of Liberty! A small one from Las Vegas. Contemplation Station. When one comes upon this landmark, one can't help but contemplate many things. First, what is this figure contemplating? Moreover, what should I be contemplating? Open your mind to big questions like these and you're sure to contemplate great things. Thank you for letting me see the light. Wave Racer 64! GameCube. Glinty circular disc. This disc vexes me greatly. I've analyzed it, meditated over it, and even given it a good whack or two, and I still can't decipher its purpose. But drawing upon my rather prodigious treasure knowledge, I surmise it is either a piece of equipment used for gathering solar energy, or it's a weapon capable of reflecting light at troublesome beasts to scare them off. Quite useful either way. It would probably mesmerize them if you turned it up shiny side. Crush Nugget! If a crush was a taste rather than a feeling, this fruit is where you go to experience it. Oh, like a romantic crush. The feeling starts small when you take that first bite and think, I'm not so sure I like it. But then you take another bite, and another, only to discover that you not only like the taste, but you have come to love it. Suddenly you have a full-blown food crush on your hands. Just remember, many things in life are an acquired taste, so be sure to keep an open mind. Foolish fruit! Until this strange fruit is called a foolish flute. With its odd shape and silly hat, it does have a rather goofy air about it. Still, there's no need to make fun. It's perfect just how it is. I tend to agree. I mean, I'm not sure I've ever had an eggplant. I don't know how they taste. Ice sword! Clearly this ancient sword was forged in battle on some sort of an ice planet. Just look at it. The deep blue coloring is evidence that it once had powers that worked best in below freezing temperatures. I could swear all these eons later, it's still cold to the touch. Difficult choice totem. This tool can be helpful when one finds oneself faced with an especially hard choice. Simply roll the stone and leave the decision to fate. But when the roll ends abruptly, will you like the decision fate picked for you? Or will you wish you decided for yourself? Once again, Schnau is bringing me to the hardest questions that I cannot possibly answer after going through, Submerged Castle Part 2. Right, let's get chatting with some new friends. Right, so the ... means you've yet to meet them, is what that means. And then the exclamation mark means a quest. My name's Kate. I came to the planet on a field trip with my high school's planetary science club and wound up stranded. I'm grateful to you for rescuing me. Thank you. I was so happy to see Miss Mika and Sheba back from the planetary science club are okay. I guess Kaya hasn't been found yet. Please keep searching for her. I'll do my best. Have you ever been to Planet Carrot, by the way? You look damn familiar. Whose spaceship is that? Same as it was before us, Colin. Look at all the quests they have for us. Oh my god. Sorry, I just sent Ochi to do nothing. God, that director. I can't believe he'll let him drag me out here. We'll film a new project, he says. It'll be amazing, he says. Please. We get here and the spaceship crashes? Seriously? I mean, sure, it'll make for great television. But still, even if I wanted to start shooting footage, I don't have a crew. Because my crew is still stranded. Is that gonna be our quest? You're gonna ask us to get them for you? Oh! I'm sorry, I went off script there for a second. Wait, aren't you the one who rescued me? Okay, well, I'm Muggs. You might know me from television. I'm a reporter. Oh, hey, I just had a brilliant idea. Since you have a knack for rescuing folks, could you look for the rest of my TV crew too? You'll be handsomely rewarded. Why, thank you. Once again, just if you're doing 100% stuff, you'll be getting these ones. Good to know. Hello? Oh, you're the one who had the good sense to rescue me. What was your name again? Was it Lee? Oh, you remembered? That's so nice. Oh my, where are my manners? I should introduce myself. I am the accomplished musical genius Frize. Can you believe I joined... Is it Frize? Actually, I've never heard that name before. Can you believe I joined the TV station on their spaceship only to end up in an awful crash? My cosmic talent was nearly lost. Don't worry, I think we have enough food to go around. I think you'll survive. I believe my encounter with the ancient life of this planet was orchestrated by a muse of music. Nothing shows the heart of a culture like music. There's bound to be some sort of musical treasures here to play on. Can I perhaps impose on you to gather them for me? Ah. Oh. I had planned to ask you to look for this treasure. How like you to have already started collecting, Lee? Which ones? Find 4 musical treasures. Ah. We've got 8. It seems I'm bearing witness to a small miracle. It started before I could ask. Truly a muse of music smiles upon me. That's not hard to say at all. Find all musical treasures, right. So is that just this one set with like the music box and everything? Are there 13 in that set? It does appear as though there will be. Soulful Musician series. Oh, I didn't even look at this whistle. Emperor Whistle. Healing tones are old news? Well, agree to the new trend. Super sounds of awakening. Air passing through the inner chamber plays a high note that acts as an acoustic refreshment. Nice. Nice. Hello, hello. Hey, you're the one who saved me, yeah? Am I ever grateful for you, my friend? I came here to investigate this place from an archaeological perspective. See, I'm trying to reconstruct collapsed structures and really just investigate all sorts of fascinating stuff. Are you going to ask me to get the statue set? I plan to write a paper based on what I find. Everyone in my field is going to dig it. Just a little archaeology joke there. Ah, I get it. I missed it the first time. Sorry. So, I heard you use raw materials to make bridges and, well, all sorts of things. Did I get that right? I did? That's great. That's just what I wanted to hear. The thing is, I'd love it if you could tell me when you build something. Would you mind? Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't ask you to do it for free. No, I'll give you something to show my appreciation. Whoa, you built all that? Ah, building goodwill. So if we want to do all the side quests in the game, we are going to have to build all these structures in the end. Hey, are you a professional builder? Well, you are now. Actually, I don't know if the side quests are counted by the game for 100%, if it even gives you a percentage by the very end, but we shall see. I'm Julie from Stella Travel. Excellent adventures for every customer. I'm terribly sorry for any inconvenience I've caused you. Now, I realize we've only just met under unusual circumstances, but I must ask. Do you know if this rescue thing is covered by insurance? Oh, well, I think we don't accept money for them, if I remember correctly. Well, I got a bit ahead of myself there. As someone who works in the field, you probably can't answer that. We'll just assume the cost depends on the specific circumstances for now. Can I trouble you to look into the policy later? We came here on my company's Uncharted Planet tour, and right now I need to ensure that our guests are safe. Since you have the skills, I bet you could track down our missing guests. I offer compensation and considerable gratitude. Sure. Rescue tour persistence 3 of 9. I'll do my best, and I believe that's everyone we need to talk to at the moment. So let's get these Pikmin propagated. Who do we need more of our onioned Pikmin? Look at all the different types we have. Red. Right, we can see from afar who has quests they want us to turn in by looking here, because they'll have an exclamation mark. Now with 255 raw materials and 7 pub trial, we've got some upgrades to be getting right about now. Right, I want this max super buff. It'll be super useful. But I want max heal first, I think, because I want to see if it unlocks a different skill. It does not. Okay. Probably would be good for us to eventually get the max for Big Chomp as well, but I'll grab super buff before I do that. Although now that we have purple Pikmin, it probably won't even be much of a problem. Well done, Ochi. Hey, my friend, you've got new gear since we got all this new stuff. Tough stuff plus. Okay, we don't need any more HP for some time, I don't think, so I won't worry about that. Power Whistle. I increased the whistle's range by, well, a lot. It should be now even easier to gather Pikmin. Oh, sorry, let me see how different it is. Oh, that's awesome. I do want that. Gunk Busters. Coating a sealant that repels gooeyest of gunk. You won't be impeded by sticky paths while wearing these boots. Right? That's useful. Sniff Saver. His keen olfactory senses leave him vulnerable to poisonous aromas, but science can dissolve those toxins. Ah, yes. Giving him elemental defenses would be good. I want that in the Power Whistle. How much is that altogether? 220. We'll find more materials soon enough. So I'm not too worried about that. We've got most of everything that needs to be built in the Serene Shore is built, I think. So I'll call that good. And if I'm not mistaken, that's all for this episode, because that's all we really have time for. What are you doing over in the bush? Come join everyone in. I mean, you're allowed to hang out alone if you want, but don't you want to hang out with everyone? Look at my super whistle! Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Well, this episode started out looking like it was gonna be really, really harrowing, and then turned out to be, you know, not all that bad. So there you go. Oh, I just noticed there's a ledge here. We can actually hop up and back to where we started. Is there anything useful here? It'd be just like them to put something fun, some kind of Easter egg or some such, back here, wouldn't it? Perhaps something I missed when I first landed here? Or perhaps not. This is where we met, Ochi. Do you remember? It was so long ago. Very, very good. So, I guess next episode we'll be getting to the rest of Serene Shores. Probably be finishing it off at that point. Oh, interesting. Will I be able to jump back over this? Sure I will. Because there are 2 more caves by the look of it, and just a little bit more on the surface to do. But if I'm understanding correctly, I'm gonna have to go back to our first area and build any of those bridges that I didn't already. And perhaps there are some building projects in caves I've yet to undertake. My, I hope it tells us where the ones we're missing are by the end of the game. So we can't 100% that side quest easily. I guess we only have so many caves to look in. But that's all for now, so though the Serene Shores has easily been the most stressful map so far, we're taking care of business. And that's all. Next video coming to the channel is going to be, let me have a check-see here. Man, I did just a long Pikmin recording session just now. This is the 4th episode I've recorded in a row. And it's episode 22. How wild is that? Next video coming to the channel is going to be some more Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So fun. So thank you very much for coming around, and hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out here now. Peace! Metroid Fusion. Another blind spot on my Metroid playing, but right after Metroid Prime, which I have played. Got it back in the end. Dungeon Siege, Medieval Total War, Steel Battalion, Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, another one that I've been meaning to play. And I have, it's a GameCube classic, how have I not played it? I'm the GameCube boy. Jet Set Radio Future, Soul Calibur 2 I played, Kingdom Hearts I played on this very channel. Woo!